Today's project is going to be putting on a new set of bilstien, whatever it is, shocks on my 2015 Dodge Ram. I have to buy, I got these little spacers that go on the top of the shock like this. Because even though the truck's lowered with control arms from IHC, they lower it 4 inches, but I didn't want it that low, so I raised it back up using the little hooks that you put in, like for a lift kit, a leveling kit, I guess you'd say. But doing that, you have to have longer shocks, which the Fox shocks that are on it now are longer. But I didn't really like them. They didn't last very long and they cost too much. So we're going to try these with the little spacers. See how that works out. Just a little side note of other stuff we're working on out here. Me and Madden's been working on some model cars and trucks. He's got an 85 Oldsmobile. I got a 78 Dodge. I really wanted to get these under the tires, but they're not going to fit. Got the jack stands under there. I'm going to let it down just a little bit till the jack stands touch, and leave the jack under it too. That'll work. Let's go take the tire off, but I don't really have to. Let's try that. Nope, let's pay 19. 19 millimeters. Yep. $19mm upper shock mount. See that it got tight. I'm gonna get a screwdriver and try to take the rubber bushing off of it. try to get it so y'all can see what I'm doing, but so I can actually do something myself. There we go. I think I'll just go take the lower part off. Pretty sure it's 2 on these control arms and 2 5/16 bolts on the bottom. If I remember correctly, things are kind of hard to get on and off. I'm pretty sure it's because of these control arms that these shocks are in a little bit more bind. They hit the spring in there. Not sure if you can see that or not, maybe. They hit the side of the spring a little bit. But I got them on there before, so we'll get them off this time. We'll get another jack and put under this wheel just to take a little pressure off. Back to the top. I'm basically having to screw this off there. It's coming though. Was coming. There it went. There we have it. One Fox 2.0 shot. They're still strong. Not that strong. We're gonna swap it with this one. Let's check the length. Overall, with the extension, I would say it's pretty close. The new one with the extension might be a little bit longer, but not much. You can tell that. I will say these bilsteins are way heavier duty right there. Wore out too. See that? That looks way heavier duty to me. I just wasn't really impressed with these. They look good. Alright, let's get the new one installed. See the angle. This has an angle. It'll have to go that way on the truck, just like that. Extension is already on there. They match this with the angle of this. We'll see if it'll slide up in there. I think this part down here is what's hard to line up. There's one bolt. There's two bolts. These are easier already. Probably because I got the jack underneath it. Well, I'll take it back out because I forgot to put the rubber washings, bushings, washers, bushings. Getting in a hurry. Gotta have a bushing right there. Alright, we got problem number one here. I don't know what that was. This washer, let me take this off real quick. With the new spacer, shim, whatever you want to call this piece, off this washer, slides right on there. That's where your rubber bushings go, like that. Go into the truck. This one on, then this one, then the nut. Okay. But since we're shim piece too. Since we're not doing that, we're doing this. Put that on there. This will not go down there. So what I'm thinking is, let's look at that again. Could read the instructions, but I don't think I have any. Alright, so if we put this first, I would say then this, and that could go in there like that, yes, then that way, then that, then that. Okay, so that being said, that on there, I need to get that out of there. Alright, leave the spacer out. Let's see what I'm doing. Put this on here. Well, no. Both of these stay up. Alright, all these are exactly the same. We need this the rubber will go on there. That's fine. But we need to drill out this washer to go on this part right here. About 9/16. This is why I can't just anybody have a custom lowered truck, because there's always something, always a problem, always something you gotta fix. Some little something you gotta change. Always something. Let's try that. Almost. It started on there. Actually, that's just right. Look at there. Do the other side. I had to clamp two of them together because they're not flat. It wouldn't clamp in the vise straight. Put two of them together in there. One for each side. One for that side. Now, if that goes together like that, the two washers. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that or not. With the two washers in there, it's above the flat part. It gets up on the threads. That's gonna work right there. So we're gonna put this one down on there. This one like that. Now we can go back into the truck. And on the top we'll get a rubber bushing, washer, and a nut. Yep. Back to the truck. Easy fix. Drill, comb bit. Back on the truck. Sure the bottom's turned the right angle. And back up there. Now we're on to problem number 2. Can't really tell. See if that'll reach. No, it will not. What I'm gonna check is if this rubber bushing will even go in the top. It'll fit into the upper. And it will with no problem. So that's not a problem. Oh. There's where you need your flashlight. Always it's got to have a pocket flashlight. Excuse me, guys. Oh, the shock's tight. Gotta push the shock up because. Oh gosh. Whew. I think it's all the way in the top. Oh, ooh-wee. I got it started. That's all I wanted though. You see that? Open thing. I had to push this up, which is pushing the shock, collapsing the shock to get these bolts started. It's kind of tight. got them both started. I'm gonna run these up. I'm gonna put this in one. That ought to be plenty tight. Go back up to the top. Shock in the hole, rubber bushing out of the hole. Time to put the nut. Put the rubber washer in the nut on the top. Rubber washer, it has a big hole and a little hole. The big hole is going to go down onto the other rubber washer nut. That's a lock nut. Little impact there. I'm not going to run that down too far like that because one thing, all you're trying to do is sandwich the rubber. Second thing, that thing's made out of aluminum and I don't want to get too carried away with it. We'll let this wheel down a little bit. Wheel down, jack out. So all you want to do is tighten this rubber up. You don't have to keep going and going. As long as that rubber's tight, you're good. And it's pretty tight right there, I would say. And that's it. Take one more look. One new bilstien shot. And we'll have to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, did the same thing on the other side. You can see it in there. That's the driver's side. And that's the passenger side. Passenger side went way better since I knew what I was doing. Jack up a little bit. Get my jack stands up. That's it. Just so everybody knows, real world time, that took probably 45 minutes, start to finish. Worked out pretty good. We'll give it a test drive here in a little bit, make sure everything's working like it's supposed to. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe and give me some feedback. What do y'all want to see me work on?